Hey, good morning. This is LaQueen, Terry Battle here in Niagara Falls, on New York, about 5 minutes from Ontario. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday to all my 12 subscribers here. And today is a better day. Um, Good morning. Good morning to my family. My dad called me from Dallas, Texas, so I'm very happy about that. I do have an interview today. Thank you. It's for a living position, but it's good. And a couple of also nursing homes are calling me for some LPN positions. So I'm really happy about that as well. So I do have a position in Buffalo. I'm really happy about that. And people are calling me back on this phone is working. So I'm very happy about that. My dad said also that he would call me with help me out with the calling card issue. Getting a calling card, just got to find the prepaid phone first. So thank you that for that as well. Thank you to the Sheraton here in Buffalo, Niagara Falls, New York, for being very hospitable to me. And it's a beautiful facility, sauna, swimming pool, everything like that. So I'm very, very happy as well. No makeup on myself. So I was able to actually get through and organize my uh, timekeeper. I do need to duplicate this for real and send it out to some people. So pretty much I was able to actually go through this. Saying hello to all my military family here in the United States and throughout the world, serving our armed forces as well. So happy to my military family, my cousins in the Navy in San Diego, California. My uncle Manzi, who also served in the Navy in Atlanta, Georgia. My aunt Darlene, who also served in the Army. She's in San Antonio, Texas, as well as my friends, my high school sweetheart, Craig Eddie White, and his wife, who is currently still in the Air Force. And I think he's retired from the Air Force after 20 years. My friend Charleston Burke, he's in Texas right now. He served in the Marines, and he was also in Iraq and Afghanistan, as well as to my best friend from high school, Isha Niels High School, RTC Mary Johnson, who is actually a first second lieutenant in the Army full time right now. So happy to her, and also happy to all my friends and family in the military forces, all here, United States, and all around the world. So thank you for your service as well. So thank you to my military family as well. So thank you, guys. Okay, so pretty much today's another day. I have an interview for a living position, and a couple of nursing homes are calling me for some LPN positions. So I'm really, really happy about that as well. And I'm doing good with my weight. I'm at 195. My blood pressure is doing really good as well. A couple hiring events and things like that. I'm trying to get this ID situation taken care of. Just take things one day at a time, but it's very important that I get an ID because I can't handle any kind of business. I can't go to casino. I can't go to a bank. I can't go to government. I can't handle anything. So, City of Chicago, I'm trying to pay off this red light ticket. My payment plan canceled, so my payment plan's in default right now. But I only owe the City of Chicago about $140 to pay off my red light ticket. That's not an issue right now. That's not an issue. So just a red light ticket. That's pretty much about it. So I was able to actually organize it. So it's dinner now. Able to actually to organize my binder keeper as well to present myself because again my ID was stolen. So able to pretty much every time people like who they see me for business purposes and stuff like that. My license. That's the only copy I have right now. So this is my ID. That's the only copy I have right now. My driver's record, my fingerprints, my passport application, my Purdue Transcript birth certificate, Canada information, my all my immunizations I'm clean, CPR certification for the last 10 years, my permit for nursing for the state of New York to practice to become practice LPN, but I do need 1,000 clinical hours as well. My medical assisting certification, that's NCCT. Thank you, NCCT. I've been certified as a medical assistant. I do phlebotomy as well as immunizations. So, my opioid Narcon certification with Erie Department of Health. So I am registered to perform Narcon assistance for those who are having an overdose assistance. My mental health first aid if somebody's in a suicide crisis. So pretty much it's not about military aid. It's pretty much if somebody's in a suicide crisis or having in a suicide crisis, we're able to provide assistance for them. So this is for adults and this is for adolescents as well. Youth mental health first aid. somebody for a suicide prevention. I was able to get this in Buffalo. Also, epilepsy prevention. I'm able to offer assistance for somebody who is having an epilepsy seizure as well. So I'm able to offer assistance for those type. That's why I lost my ID, stolen or whatever. I was helping somebody with the seizure, so I'm able to. Epilepsy Foundation has a 6-part training course. So I'm able to offer assistance for those who's having epilepsy. The Diabetes Foundation, American Diabetes Association, I did with a lot, pretty much over 5, 6, 10 years. I've also done diabetes treatment as well. It's not an issue with me. Pretty much diabetes is all about nutrition and nutrition and healthcare management. So about keeping your diet good and also about managing your blood sugar levels. So with medication and health and nutrition, that's all about it is diabetes, is medication and health and nutrition. Also, this one is ADHD, a couple other CEs I took about, um, uh, a couple more health education courses that I have to take as well as just get refreshed. So ADHD and some other Cs. I took the my certification again. My military records. Again, I need to get my military discharge changed to uncharacterized. My military scores I took with a recruiter in Buffalo. So pretty much, this is the PCAT, but it's kind of like pre-ASVAB. So my scores weren't enough to qualify me to become a combat medic, but I do need to study harder. And this is DD 4 more 49 to get my discharge changed. But the recruiter said he doesn't mind, and also another vet in the city of Buffalo told me as long as I re-enlisted, you get my discharge changed, so it's not an issue. My visitors pass to Fort Myer in Virginia. They were really nice to me, really hospitable. My information as well. HIV test, background check. HIV test, background check. About 10, 15 years I did it in May, so I need to get my background check done again. So I have it's like a 3-4 page report. Clearance, I need to get another medical clearance, an eye exam. This police report from DC that my ID was stolen, as well as pretty much my car insurance. I've had the liability for the past 6 years since I've been in Chicago and Texas. I always had basic liability insurance, but I don't have a car, so I can't do Uber. But I've always had liability insurance. This is from Insurance Spot, so it's always my liability card. It's a statement that my ID was stolen and I need to get this notarized, Social Security. Affidavit, trying to get order of protection against my grandmother. It's a long issue with that. Collegiate Health, I'm trying to volunteer with them as well. And some other facilities and programs that I've been a part of. Shelters are not just shelters. They're actually programs that give assistance to people, especially young women in crisis and needs, single and with kids. So I thought, oh, let me just get a bed, place to sleep. It's actually a program. They want you to be a part of their program. So they're there for us. Thank you so much for all the programs I've been a part of in Buffalo. The Little Portion Friary, the Harbor House in Buffalo. Thank you, Harbor House, and my place home. Even though I was only with them a couple of days, they were really clean and hospitable to me. So thank you guys. So systems, I got having a bit about being part of the program. When I was in New York, a young lady told me you don't know anything about the shelter system, but I still don't. But it's all about a program, so I still have more. I need to get this duplicating thing, Jesus. This is my friend, because he was like, "Why are you carrying around with you everywhere?" No, like, this is all I have. So this is my ID. People in Europe, they carry on all this. People in Europe, they carry on this stuff all the time, and they carry it and put it under, there. But that's all I have. So it's thinner. It's actually thinner now. It's thinner. It's thinner now. It's thin. So usually something like this would be about $50 to $100 just for this case. Has it's a really nice binder. I got this at the thrift store, so it zips. It's leather bound. It's leather bound. It has really good compartments and also pockets and stuff like that. And so it's really good. This is a really good binder, and it has this 3-prong holes as well. So this is a really good binder. I got this at the thrift store. Usually something like this at the mall or at Office Depot would be $79.99. Something like this at the Office Depot or at the luggage store would be something like $59.99, $79.99. I guess it's say visit a Paul thrift store for $2. Anyway, so today's another day. I'm happy. I'm still trying to digest a lot of issues I've been through in 2019, and I get my first aid kit. Oh, this is my backpack. I've been carrying around with me in Buffalo and New York. So I just have one luggage case. It has all my first aid essentials. I have my name on it and everything. I had to take all that crap off. This is my last little posty medical assistant. So everybody on the street sees me and I'm like, what is carrying all that shit? Excuse my French, but it's actually my first aid kit. Pretty much I have first aid essentials in here. And I'm trying to organize this. It's like 75 pounds. Pretty much all my first aid. So anything first aid, I'm trying to get this organized. Really like, ugh. I got this at Marshall's for like $50. That's been really good. It has really good straps. That's pretty much first aid. So that's another issue. You have to get that organized. But pretty much, first aid essentials. First aid, oxygen mask kit, from hospitals and 99-cent store. Band-aids, alcohol pads, people that need assistance in the street, antiseptic solutions supplies. Thank you, and Doris Stewart, for helping me, giving me helping me, providing me with assistance. I really needed that. And then this kit I was able to get at Rite Aid. I was able to finally get, and I have 1 minute left. I was finally able to get a diabetes kit. So they give this, I'm about to expire, so they give this to us at Advocate all the time. Every single inmate had a diabetes kit. So pretty much have 40 seconds. So pretty much it's the diabetes check system. Sugar, and then it had the strips as well. Okay, all right, I have 30 seconds. So, and then here's about some diabetes glucose tablets. So thank you. I'm happy to have those as well. All right, I have 20 seconds. So thank you guys. I love you. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers here in Buffalo, New York, and on my way to Ontario. Thank you guys. I love you. Peace and love from Niagara Falls, New York. All right, bye. Aloha. Bye.